Hello everyone, Scott here from the ClassicElite.com podcast, and today I am making a short video on why I like Contra so much and also why it's one of my favorite games of all time. Now this isn't really a review, it's more of a few bullet points on why I like the game so much. So first, I do have to admit, a big reason is I have a lot of memories tied to this game. The first time I ever played it was over at my neighbor's house, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So subsequently from there, I ended up playing countless hours of it with my friends from school. So for me, I really like the social aspect of the game. One player versus two player mode, even though it looks nearly identical, the difference in the modes to me is actually very drastic. I feel in two player mode you have to be much more patient, you have to be a little more aware of your surroundings, and it also changes the strategy quite a bit, which is pretty cool. Now, something that I think is very obvious, but I never hear mentioned, is that this game does an unbelievable job with the very first impression. The very first time a gamer gives it a whirl, the music just sucks you in immediately. Even before you fire your first bullet, you're going to be in love with the game because the jungle theme, I guess you can call it, is some of the most memorable music in video game history, so that pretty much speaks for itself. Now, besides the music, the most impressive aspect of the game has to be the controls. They absolutely nailed it. It's been talked about on many different videos and reviews, and it really is the benchmark in the industry for side-scrolling 2D run-and-gun type of games. Now, you don't need to follow these controls, for example Mega Man, to make a really good game, but I do have to admit, my favorite Mega Man weapon is the Metal Blade in Mega Man 2. That does play an awful lot like Contra. I'm just saying. Lastly, I want to mention the balance of the game. I think that they did a phenomenal job of making a game that is incredibly hard until you find out the little Easter egg known as the Konami code, and once that's entered, pretty much anybody can experience the entire game, see every level, see every enemy, and that was pretty cool. It gave old school gamers like myself something to talk about when they were at school with their friends, and it also allowed the social aspect of the game I had mentioned a few minutes ago to really become prevalent. Well, there you go. That's why I like Contra. I think the game has a lot of replay value. It's a lot of fun to play with your friends, so if you've never tried this game before, please do yourself a favor and go check it out. It's also relatively cheap online. For more on Classic Elite, you can check us out at ClassicElite.com. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video enough to check out our weekly podcast where we discuss retro and modern video games. Thanks for watching.